700 million JUP tokens worth a whopping $600 million just got airdropped across 2 million Solana wallets. This is the biggest user airdrop in history. Let's dive into who got what allocation and why. Alright, so to give some background, in 2025, Ethereum is not in a great state when it comes to mainstream users, UX, dApps, momentum, culture. Solana is pretty much it when it comes to L1s. You can see this video here for more details. And Jupiter is at the center of Solana's DeFi ecosystem. It started off being a DEX aggregator, right? The place you go to get the best deal on swapping tokens. But now it does a ton of things, such as perps, limit orders, DCA. It even has its own meme coin platform. You can learn more about Jupiter's history and mission in this video here. Now, Jupiter launched their JUP token a year ago, and every year for 4 years, they're going to be doing this huge airdrop in January, hence the name Jupuary. Now last year, they pretty much airdropped everyone who had used Jupiter JUP tokens, but human, alien, pretty much everyone. This year though, the Jupiter DAO, which is the biggest and most active DAO in the world, thought deeply about who to reward because Solana's popularity has exploded in the 2024 bull run with now 10 million wallets using Jupiter. They've 50x'd their volume, so the cool cat gang really had to work out who deserves an allocation. Now, after removing the Sybil or fake users, the bots, the wallets that are too new, essentially less than 3 weeks old, it has been decided that 2 million out of the 10 million wallets will be given a JUP airdrop. Now, to check your allocation, whether you got one, and to claim your tokens, you want to go to jupuary.jup.ag. An easy way to get there is via Jupiter's X account. I actually suggest this just to make sure you don't accidentally click on any scam links. Very important. Once you're here, you want to make a Jupiverse account by using either an email or a Google account. Then you'll hit a portal like this where you can begin linking your Web3 wallets. And here I've already linked a few. So who exactly is eligible for JUP tokens and why? Well, let me use this wallet here, eligible for 909 JUP tokens, to break it down. Now, 700 million tokens are being airdropped to 3 groups of people. You've got the users, you've got the stakers, and you've got what are called the carrots. And particularly for the users and stakers, you're being rewarded for your activity between November 2023 and November 2024, so a period of a year. The biggest group by far are the users, right? They grow the pie, they understand the value of DeFi and Jupiter. They're getting a combined 440 million tokens out of the 700. Now, within the user group, people who simply swapped on Jupiter get the lion's share of that in a tiered fashion, as we can see here. So here we got into tier 6 with what's called a qualifying score of between 10,000 to 100,000, nabbing me 200 JUP tokens. Now note that these numbers here determining your tier, this qualifying score, that's not trading volume, right? It's actually a special source formula that Jupiter came up with to work out who are the legit and deserving users to get an airdrop. So for example, if you mainly swapped the stable coins, turns out that's not going to help you much in leveling up your tier because it's easy to fake volume that way. It's not the sort of activity or users that Jupiter wants to reward. Going down, we also got a 50 JUP bonus for swapping consistently. This actually caps out at 8 months. So even if you swapped consistently for 12 months, you're not going to get anything extra. We also got a bonus 20 JUP for being an expert user. So that basically means you used Jupiter's more advanced trading features such as DCA, limit orders, perps, or APE, which is Jupiter's own meme coin trading platform. Next up, staking, right? Stakers were allocated a combined 60 million JUP tokens out of the total 700 million. Now, rewarding stakers is important because these are the Jupiter users who put their money where their mouth is and lock up their JUP. They're aligned with Jupiter's long-term mission and they want to participate in governance, right? So they absolutely deserve to be rewarded. Now we got 252 tokens for a time-weighted stake score of 3,074. Now this is calculated based on how many JUP you've staked and for how long. And for the record, this was based on staking around 3,200 JUP tokens for almost the whole year. This reward here is theoretically meant to be an 8% APR for a non-stop yearly stake. We also scored a nice 387 JUP bonus for being what's called a super staker, which means that I essentially never unstaked. Right, this is meant to be a 12.6% bonus airdrop on top of your stake. And finally, there's what's called the super voter bonus, which I didn't get, where if you voted in all 13 proposals throughout that window of time, throughout the year, last year, you get a 10% bonus airdrop on top of your stake. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get it because in this wallet, you can see here that we missed out on some proposals around the middle of 2024. All these bonuses I just spoke on for staking and voting, they stack together. So in theory, if I staked 1,000 JUP tokens throughout the entire year, I never unstaked, I voted in everything, right? Then I'm going to earn myself 8% plus 12.6% plus 10%, that's 30.6%, so 306 JUP tokens for my staking and voting efforts. It's a pretty good deal. So we've talked about the users, the stakers. Finally, 200 million JUP tokens are going out to the community contributors called carrots, or good cats, which probably won't apply to most of you, so I'll leave that for another video. As for what to do with your airdrop if you end up getting one, not financial advice. A year ago, I said that 40 cents and $1.60 were great places to get in and out. And for the swing traders, watch out for 80 cents and $1.20. And 12 months later, that take has held up surprisingly well. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Let me know if you have any questions about the JUP airdrop, whether you got one, whether you didn't get one, what you think of Jupuary 2025 in general. Keep learning, stay safe, and always watch your risk. I'll see you guys in the next video.